revision of minerals and energy resources of India. We have done this chapter earlier, but since we are revising all the chapters, so we will be doing the revision of minerals. I don't know how many of you are opting for this chapter, but open your book and go through it, though this chapter is very scoring because questions come quite directly from this chapter. So you go through the main points and follow the instructions or questions which will be mentioned in the video. So starting from the introduction of the minerals, a mineral is an aggregate of two or more than two elements. A mineral has a definite chemical composition and is formed by inorganic processes. That means the processes which do not involve carbon in the formation. As in chemistry you must have done about it, so we are not going into detail of organic and inorganic process. So we come straight to the types of minerals. First is metallic minerals and the second is non-metallic minerals. So in this you will not learn much, only 2 points to be learned, that metallic minerals are the ones which contain metals. Non-metallic ones are the ones which do not contain metals. Metallic is found in igneous rocks, and non-metallic minerals are found in sedimentary rocks. Examples are iron ore, manganese, nickel and copper. And of non-metallic it is mica, limestone, gypsum, etc. Here we have to take this point is important, that minerals are non-renewable resources. That means once formed it is very difficult or takes a long time for another formation, and therefore they are called exhaustible because they are non-renewable resources. Exhaustible, it is not easy to replace them. They take a long time to develop geologically, therefore they should be conserved and not misused. This can come as a question, that why is there a need to conserve the minerals? So the whole paragraph will be the answer to it. 1 point, non-renewable. Second, exhaustible, cannot be easily replaced and takes a long time to develop geologically. So if 2 points are asked, you will write 2 points. If 4 are asked, you will write 4 points. Another question which can come is about the difference between the metallic and the non-metallic minerals. So 2 points again I have mentioned in the beginning only. So those 2 points of difference will be mentioned. Then we come to the distribution and uses of minerals, in which we will start with iron ore. So iron ore is a very important mineral for any country, and India has large deposit of iron ore. Therefore it is said that iron ore is the backbone of the modern industries. The economic growth of a country is judged by its consumption of iron. So consumption of iron by any country determines the economic growth of that country. For example, if you compare India and Japan, India is still a developing country and Japan is known as a developed country. The reason being that India is still exporting raw materials, that is iron ore, manganese, bauxite, copper, to the other countries, whereas the countries like Japan, they are importing these raw materials and exporting finished goods. India is not in a position to export finished good made of its own raw materials because of lack of industries, and therefore it is known as the developing country, and Japan has come to a state of a developed country. So obviously the price of a finished good will be definitely much more than the price of the raw material. So iron exists in the form of iron ore and contains varying percentage of iron, and on this basis only it is divided into 4 parts: magnetite, hematite, limonite, and siderite. Here the area as well as the use will not be done separately. Areas and the uses will be done of iron ore as a whole. But still the points which you will remember under these categories: first, magnetite. It is the best quality of iron ore and contains 72% of pure iron. It is reddish in color. Then hematite, it contains 60 to 70% of pure iron and its color is from black to steel to silver gray. Limonite contains 40 to 60% of pure iron and its color is yellow or brown. It is an inferior quality. And then the fourth one, the siderite, which is inferior ore and has many impurities. It has only 10 to 40% of pure iron. It is a self-fluxing due to the presence of lime. That means, and it is yellow to dark brown in color. Siderite is economically important for steel production because it is self-fluxing, meaning it releases its impurities without adding of flux like limestone. That is why it is mentioned here. It is self-fluxing due to the presence of lime. So lime takes away its impurities. Then we come to the uses of iron ore. Iron ore is mainly used for pig iron meaning the crude iron, which is in the form of oblong blocks, which is manufactured in the industries and then it is transported to or taken by the other industries for consumption. Then the sponge iron and steel. Then second point can be cancelled. It is not important. It is not giving any use. So we come to the third point. It is widely used in construction of road, railways, appliances, buildings, machines, tools, and automobiles. Then it also is used in the production of bolts, nails, and screws. Then for transport, shipbuilding, pipeline transport, mining, furniture, armor like personal armor and vehicles, as well as dams and bridges. So amongst these, it depends on what the question is demanding. Accordingly, you will write the uses of iron ore. Then we come to the areas of production. India has world's largest reserves of iron, approximately 6.6% of the world's known reserves, amongst which the most important, it is most widely found in Odisha, which is the largest producer of iron ore, then Jharkhand, Goa, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, and Tamil Nadu. These are the important producers of iron ore in India. Now, when you will see that the districts are also mentioned. So these districts, you have to learn each and every district of the state because sometimes the question may come, it has come rather, that Bellary district is present in which state and produces what is found, which mineral is found in Bellary district. So you need to know the state where Bellary is found. Now here some corrections are made. I'm sure you must have done it before when the class was taken. So make these corrections of the spellings. Now Shivamoga is also accepted, but we generally take it as Shimoga only. So from the first state, Karnataka, where the important deposits are found in Bellary, Hospet, as well as Sandur districts. Then we come to other important districts, that is Baba Budan Hills, then Kudramukh, Chittamangaloor, then Chitradurga, Shivmoga or Shimoga, Tumkur districts, which are also they produce iron ore. In Chhattisgarh is also a major producer of iron ore and the deposits are found in Durg and Bastar districts. Dali and Rajhara hills of iron ore fields by Ladila are the major mining areas where good quality hematite ore is found. Then Odisha is the largest producer. Here it is found in the areas of Sundargarh, Mayurbhanj, Keonjhar, Cuttack as well as Koraput districts. Then we come to Jharkhand. Here also the main producers are of hematite type of iron ore is found, and the main area is Simbhum district, which is near to Noamundi and Goa. They are the main producing mining areas found in Jharkhand. Other than Jharkhand, these are the states where also iron ore is found. You need to learn all the districts for Goa, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, as well as Kerala and Maharashtra. Generally, Kerala, this has come. Kozhikode is asked that in which state does it fall and what does it produce. This correction also you make it in your book.